Hello, my dear listeners. I'm Sir Fwogwile, and today I will be reading lore from the book The Wraeclast Chronicles. Tonight, we stay with the Ardura and ask what an akhara truly gives a person: shelter, lore, memory, kinship, and a name the desert is willing to carry. We will listen to Asala, Zarka, and Risu, then follow the first shape of the Faridun wound, the terror of being cast outside the people who remember you. The central question tonight begins with one Maraketh word. Akhara sounds like a camp if it is treated lightly, yet in the Vastiri it behaves like a whole world carried on wheels. A person inside an akhara has food, guards, kinship, duties, insults, gossip, pride, debt, and a place in the story. A person outside that circle has the desert, and the desert rarely keeps gentle records.
You earned our trust by your care and service, Adesha.
Zarka's phrase is tender, though it carries a ledger inside it. Care and service earn trust. The stranger receives a place because the road has witnessed usefulness before affection has time to grow. Belonging among the Maraketh can be warm, but it is never weightless. The akhara remembers what a person gives, and that memory becomes the beginning of status.
I am making moves to gather the akharas for war, but they will not follow my leadership unless this goes well. This year, because of what I am attempting to do, it has become my duty to oversee the gifting of water.
Asala reveals the akharas as political bodies. They may ride together under one sky, yet they do not automatically bend to one command. Her leadership depends on ritual success because Maraketh unity must be witnessed. A Sekhema cannot rule the desert by private certainty. She needs an act the other akharas can accept as lawful.
In the city of Kima, the akharas gather at the appointed time, as marked by the skies. There, we divide sacred water. We keep the river flowing, as it is said, the same waters that once flowed through Keth.
The gifting of water exposes the deeper grammar. Water is survival, inheritance, diplomacy, and proof that Keth still speaks through the living. Whoever touches that ritual touches every akhara at once. The phrase, "keep the river flowing," sounds ceremonial, yet it also admits dread. The original river is gone. The people preserve its meaning through division, restraint, and annual remembrance.
My attempt at unification has not gone smoothly. As a people, we are stubborn. The gifting of water is an opportunity to air grievances and heal old wounds.
Old wounds require a public table. Asala's people are stubborn because the akharas preserve separate memories, separate grievances, and separate dead. Unity asks each group to trust a shared future without surrendering its past. The Faridun question cuts sharply here, even before Jamanra fills the frame. A rejected Maraketh carries a wound deeper than outlawry. Rejection removes the language by which a life becomes honorable.
It takes place at the last reservoir of the original Seven Waters, the last true remnant of Keth's glory days. If I am to enlist the other akharas in this war, I must do so at this ritual. The fact that they have chosen me to do this means they are at least open to moving forward.
Here, the wider Wraeclast connection appears. Keth is a ruin, yet its reservoir still grants legitimacy. Wraeclast often treats dead civilizations this way. Their tools fail, but their obligations keep commanding the living. The Maraketh inheritance is not kept in a museum. It is drunk, rationed, argued over, guarded, and carried into war. The akhara turns history into daily survival.
The Ardura sleep wherever we must, like rice scattered in baskets. But I have my own pillow now.
Risu brings the whole question down to the smallest possible image, a pillow. After all the high language of Sekhemas and sacred water, belonging also means a body sleeping without being scattered. Her joy is almost comic, and that makes it valuable. Law does not always announce itself with crowns and wars. Sometimes it arrives as a woman stunned by the luxury of one soft place to put her head.
The other akharas must join the gifting of water if Asala is to become Sekema of Sekemas. The way is plagued by a great scorpion and a massive sandworm, both crazed by corruption.
Risu's request shows how corruption pressures the system. Other akharas cannot join the ritual while beasts and warped passage block the road. A wounded land becomes a political weapon without needing a throne. The Halani gates begin to loom here. Roads in Act 2 are never plain scenery. They decide who arrives, who negotiates, who fights, and whose voice is missing when the water is divided. The Faridun Wound waits behind all of this. If the akhara grants law, shelter, and remembrance, then exile strips a person down to hunger and accusation. Jamanra will later turn that wound into a banner. Tonight we learn that an akhara is shelter, law, inheritance, and proof of belonging. The Maraketh survive because their people turn memory into daily structure. Next time, the question moves from belonging to passage. The Halani gates show how a road can become a border, a weapon, and a test of who gets to reach the ritual alive. That's all I have for you tonight. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There is much more lore and many more stories to come. Thank you for taking the time to watch my content. Until then, take care, and I'll see you next time.